Girls, I gotta get it. Putting myself together. They're so luminous. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Erica. It's so good to have you. I did in fact just wake up, if you cannot tell. We're gonna take off my whole night routine situation. I always sleep with sock curls in. I feel like I've said this in the last couple of videos, but it's truly been a lifesaver and game changer for me over the last couple of months as I've been on my hair health journey, just trying to grow my hair out. So literally, why would you not do this? So I'm just gonna start getting ready for the day, do my morning routine. But I wanted to intro this video and say hello. I'm so excited to chat with you guys today, and I'm actually gonna take you guys through, one second. They're so luminous. I'm gonna take you guys through my foolproof guide to avoiding the winter uglies, because I feel like that's something that we've all collectively experienced, is just not feeling the best in the winter months. So we're starting off the day strong by following our normal routine. For me, having a morning routine saves my life. Like, it truly makes me feel productive, like I'm getting stuff done. It makes me feel calm in the morning. I don't feel rushed, and that makes my mental, emotional, physical, all of my health feel at a good level. So that is step one to avoiding the winter uglies. Having a routine, especially a morning routine, that works for you, that fits into your schedule, your lifestyle, that helps you to feel calm, that helps you pour into yourself before you pour into anyone else for the day. So first things first, I'm gonna do some skincare. I'm actually dealing with a perioral dermatitis flare-up right now, so going very gentle with my skincare. If anyone else has dealt with it, you know the struggle, but I'm literally just gonna do a light, gentle foaming cleanser, and then I'm gonna put on my Cicaplast. This is basically like a glorified diaper rash cream, but you just put it on the affected area, and it's like a really intense moisturizer. And then on the rest of my face, I'm just gonna do the double repair moisturizer. As you can see, I love La Roche-Posay. They're really, really good for sensitive skin and like irritated skin. So I'm gonna do that. And then we'll get into the rest of my morning routine. I'm gonna make a coffee, read my book, eat my breakfast, and then we'll get on with the day. It's actually a rest day today, so I'm gonna bring you guys along on what that looks like. And like I said, we're gonna really dive into how to avoid the winter uglies. So without further ado, I'm gonna wash my face and we'll get into the rest of my morning routine. This might seem super obvious, but something that is so helpful, especially in the winter, but all year round, is staying hydrated, getting your water in. It helps with dry skin. I feel like in the winter, especially living in the desert, my skin gets so dry. So I try and stay hydrated as best as I can. I use my hydro jug and I try and drink like 2 to 3 of them every single day. Okay, I'm just going to do a little tiny bit of makeup this morning. Like I said, I am dealing with a little bit of a flare-up of my perioral dermatitis, so I just have to be really cautious with what I put on my face. But with that being said, something that does help me with preventing the winter uglies is getting myself put together every single day. Sometimes that means no makeup, but just wearing a really cute outfit and doing my hair. Other days that means doing my like no makeup look, putting on a cute outfit. You know the vibe. So I'm just gonna do a little bit to make sure that I'm protected from the sun when we go on our walk this morning. But let's get ourselves ready so that we feel a little bit more put together. Okay, I just got dressed. I'm wearing all Lululemon. This is the Soft Stream set. They're the high-rise, like soft stream, not the joggers, but just the pants, and then the cropped like quarter zip. I love this outfit. I think the color is jade gray. I could be wrong on that, but I will link it in the description box. I have my whole Lululemon storefront in there for you guys. But some days putting myself together means putting on a matching sweat set like today, and today is actually a rest day. So some days getting put together means doing just a little bit of makeup. Honestly, sock curls have been such a game changer for me in feeling put together, because when I wake up and I take them out and I don't have to do my hair, but my hair looks gorgeous, you can't go wrong with that. And then sometimes it means getting fully dressed up, and other times it just means putting on like a matching sweat set. Matching sweat sets, as much as they're very comfy, very casual, I feel like they just kind of elevate your look, as opposed to wearing just like mix match sweats that don't really go. The girls that get it, and I just feel more put together. Plus, I feel like this is a cuter version of like a generic sweat set. So anywho, today is a rest day. It's Sunday. I did run a half marathon yesterday in my training block, so I'm honestly feeling pretty good. My legs are a little bit sore, but our Sunday tradition is to go on a walk in the morning, and it's a really good way to move my body. One of the ways, again, that I avoid the winter uglies is by moving my body every day. Some days it's an intense workout like a half marathon, which was yesterday, and other days it's just a recovery style workout like today, which is just a long walk. So that is what we're doing this morning. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to say right now. We're gonna get into the rest of my how I avoid the winter uglies later on. But for right now, like I said, I do my whole morning routine that makes me feel so put together, so calm, so productive in the morning, just eases my mental health. And then usually my workouts or my movement for the day starts in the morning. So we're gonna go on our walk, and I'll catch up with you guys after.
I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. Okay, we finished our walk. It was so nice. It took us an hour and 20 minutes, which is honestly like the perfect amount of time. Got some fresh air, got to chat, and it's just such a good practice for, I think, overall mental and physical health. Now, I really want to quickly stop at Goodwill. This doesn't really have anything to do with my winter uglies. I mean, I guess if I find some cute clothes, it'll help, but I want to go and look for a couple blazers, because Maddie always gets her blazers at Goodwill for like under $10. So I want to go and see if I can find an oversized blazer, and it's on the way home from this trail. So we're going to go and stop there. Okay, we're back from our walk and from Goodwill. I didn't find anything at Goodwill. There was a couple things that I saw, but ultimately I tried them on. They just were not for me, but that's okay. Anyways, I made a list of things that I wanted to go over with you guys that really help me to combat the winter uglies. And I know that's kind of like a funny term, but I feel like it holds a lot of truth. A lot of us do feel during the winter just like in a slump. Sometimes we're not feeling as confident in our bodies, we're not as tanned, you know. It's just, it's a season for a lot of us. So I made a list of things that I feel like really help me to get out of that funk and just feel like I have a routine, I'm working towards something, feel confident in my body. And I've already showed you guys a few of these things in this video. It's gonna be kind of like a vlog slash how I implement these habits on a daily basis. But first things first, which I did kind of touch on this morning, is keeping a routine. And it doesn't have to be like your entire day is a routine, but even just if it's a morning routine or an evening routine, for me, that does wonders for my mental health. I feel like I talk about this all the time, so sorry if I sound like a broken record, but seriously, it is like the foundation of my day. If I'm not consistent with my morning routine, I feel very scatterbrained, and I just don't feel like I can show up for myself in the way that I want to. So that is a huge, huge help for me. Number two, I said daily steps and sticking to a workout plan. So as you guys saw this morning, we went on our walk, and I try to get my steps in every single day. And I usually work out most days. I typically work out like 5 to 6 days a week. That's just what feels good for me right now. And moving my body and getting my steps in every single day makes me feel physically healthy, and also it's a really good way to exercise your mental health as well, and to just clear your brain. You go to the gym, you turn your phone on DND, and you just are there for yourself. So if you're not doing something physically for your body every day, I would highly encourage you to. It doesn't have to be anything insane. It can literally be a 10-minute walk outside if that's what feels good for you. But I promise you, if you just sit inside all winter and don't move your body at all, you're probably not going to feel the best about yourself. Number 3, which we didn't really get into that much yet in this video, is meal prepping and healthy food or healthy meals. I know for a lot of us this time of year, we're at holiday parties or we're eating out a lot and we want to have treats, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I've gone out to eat a lot in the last couple of weeks and I've had some good treats as well, but I personally feel my best going into those events and those dinners knowing that the rest of the week and the rest of kind of my day-to-day living is pretty healthy and health conscious. So I don't stress about if I'm going out to dinner once in a while, because I know that the majority of the time I'm pretty healthy. I eat a lot of whole foods, veggies, fruits, whole grains, protein, all that stuff. And when I go out to eat, I just enjoy myself. And I find that having that balance really, really helps for me. But in order to do that, I do have to do some meal prep and grocery shopping and grocery planning, which we did go grocery shopping yesterday, so I'm not going to show you guys that in today's video. I've done grocery hauls and stuff in many previous videos, but typically what I do is I go on Pinterest and that's how I plan my meals for the week. This past week was actually Thanksgiving, so I have a lot of leftovers. I have a lot of leftover chicken that I made. I made like a cranberry chicken bake, so I'm going to be using that in a lot of my meals this week, which you guys might see today. But typically I will meal plan from recipe ideas that I find in Pinterest. I'll grocery shop according to those recipe ideas, and then I'll meal prep whatever I need to meal prep for the week. And that is how I stick to my healthy eating for the week. A couple other ones, I already talked about water. I feel like I don't even need to say this, but water is so important for your overall mental and physical well-being and your skin. So definitely get your water in. I use my hydro jug every day. It helps me get my water in because it's cute, it's portable, and it just physically reminds me that I need to drink water. We'll go through my night routine tonight, but sleep is so important. If I'm not getting in enough sleep every single day, I'm not going to be feeling good about myself. I'm not going to be recovered. Then I'm not going to go work out, and it just kind of creates this cycle. So make sure you're prioritizing your night routine and your sleep. It's so, so important to avoid waking up feeling groggy, and then therefore your winter uglies are going to come out. Getting ready daily, which I already talked about today. Skincare, which I went over already this morning while I did my skincare. And lastly, I just wrote doing things with friends and loved ones. This time of year I feel like is pretty commonly spent with a lot of friends and loved ones, but just in general in the winter I feel like it's, you know, we're all kind of hibernating. It's dark outside early, we go inside, we just veg on the couch, but don't neglect your social health, if that makes sense. Spend time with friends, FaceTime a loved one, you know, write a letter to someone, I don't know, but finding time to spend with friends and family, to me, does so much for my mental health. I will say I'm very introverted, so I have to have a good balance between alone time and social time, so figuring out what that looks like for you. But if I'm not spending time with people and I'm only by myself, I do notice that I start to get down on myself and my mental health starts to decline. So definitely figure out what that balance looks like for you. But if you aren't doing something like that for yourself, you might notice that your mental health does get impacted by it. So that would be my other tip, is just make sure that you're also prioritizing your social battery and your social health. So that is a brief overview. I'm gonna go make a smoothie. I always make them in my videos. You guys have probably seen it 100 times, but that does kind of go hand in hand with my healthy recipes / meal prep. It's something I make every day. It has protein in it, it has fruit in it, just good for hydration. So let's go and make that, and then we'll get into the rest of the day. Okay, I am on my way to a nail appointment. I need to go get my toes done because it's been a hot minute. And if you are a runner, you know that your feet get disgusting. So I'm gonna go get my toes done. Just another way that I do a little bit of self-care, make myself feel a little bit prettier, if you will. So let's go. I'm back from getting my toes done. I feel so much better. Like I said before, my feet were disgusting because if you're a runner, you know you get blisters and toenails fall off. So I currently have one purple toenail, and I had a lot of blisters that were, or like not even blisters, but just like calluses, I guess. So he took care of my feet. They look so much better, and that makes me feel more confident in myself again. going with the getting rid of the winter uglies theme, doing things like that, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, whatever it is, working on your skincare, just all of the aesthetic things that sometimes we can just let slide. So anyways, now my game plan is actually, speaking of the aesthetic things, I'm going to be picking out some outfits because we're going to Nashville in 4 days and I need to plan my outfits so that I can pack accordingly and not overpack. I definitely am going to be checking a bag though. I got a new beige suitcase, which I'm really excited about. I got the pink one, so cute. Gonna try that out for this trip, but I have boots, cowgirl hat, just all the quintessential Nashville winter outfits. So we're gonna start styling right now, and I feel like this is such a good way to just make yourself feel more confident, is putting on an outfit that makes you feel confident, that makes you feel like you put effort into the way that you look. So that's my game plan, especially on a trip when you're going probably to be taking more photos and I'm gonna be getting content for you guys. I just want to feel and look my best. So let's get into the outfit planning because I have a lot of ideas and nothing set in stone yet.
Okay, I am all done packing for Nashville. That took me a little bit longer than anticipated, but it's okay. I feel organized. I feel so good in the outfits that I put together, so I'm really excited about that trip. I've also never been to Nashville before, and it's gonna be Christmas vibes. I'm just so excited. So I'm gonna be vlogging that trip for you guys, so stay tuned for that video. But it is closer to 5 o'clock now, I think, and I'm gonna wash my face, do my nightly skincare, even though it's 5 o'clock, but I want to take it off. My skin feels okay. Like I said, I'm dealing with that flare up, so I'm gonna do less than I normally would do, just because if I do too much, it's just gonna irritate my skin. So first things first, these, if you don't have them, they're called, oh, that's dirty. These are called the Original Makeup Eraser, and all you need for them is water. So I just do warm water and it takes off all of your makeup, and it just kind of gently exfoliates as well, which is really nice. I'm gonna cleanse my skin, and then all I'm gonna do again is put on this like Cicaplast really thick moisturizer, and that's been helping a lot with my perioral dermatitis. So gonna do my evening skincare again, like I was talking about earlier. Having some form of routine in the morning and in the evening is so helpful for me, at least, to feel like I'm taking care of myself. And just, again, if you're not taking care of your skin, you're probably not going to feel the best about yourself. Your makeup's not going to go on as nice. You know, it's all interconnected. So gonna do my skincare, and then I'll also show you guys what I'm making for dinner tonight and just how I wind down. And that in itself is going to help me set up to have a successful sleep and feel rested and energized come tomorrow morning. So let's wash our face. For dinner tonight, I'm just making something super easy. This is the sesame Asian salad mix that I like to buy. So usually do like half a bag at one time. And I've got some mushrooms that I will break apart. Yes, you can eat raw mushrooms. For everyone that says it's weird, it's really not. Comes with crispy garlic wontons and almonds to like top it off with. So again, I'll do like half of that. You guys know the drill. My favorite dressing, dill pickle ranch from Bolthouse. A generous amount. We'll mix this up. And then I have more leftover chicken thigh from Thanksgiving. Just a tiny bit more dressing. And that will be my dinner for tonight. Super easy, healthy meal.